everyone, I'm Penross776. Welcome to Anima Season Aether Raid's defense. But before I get on to the actual defense, let's tell you about something special coming up a little while in the future. I'm having my VTuber debut stream. Well, hey, big news. It is going to be on Sunday, 27th November, 8 p.m. GMT. Convert that into your own damn time zone. I trust you guys. Be there, or be square, or both. I'm not going to tell you to stop being square just because you showed up. Going to be a lot of fun things. I might reveal some things. I might reveal my model. You've already seen my model. It's right here. But in any case, yeah, please show up. Well, shall we get on with defense then? Because, boy, it's been a season. And actually, first things first, shout-outs to whoever reminded me that Duochrome exists. That was a commenter here. Really good call, honestly. On the enemy team, we have Flayn, we have Regin, we have Naga, we have Plumeria, we have Gustav, and we have Duo Duma, +1. Yeah, Duochrome actually able to do a fair bit of range extension due to his whole fate-changing shenanigans. Yeah, I'm used to using him for just his armor effective weapon, so I kind of forgot he existed, but he has other uses as well, it turns out. Pretty normal save activities going on here. Here's the really nice thing about Arval, though. Aside from saving defense in the classic way, Arval also completely ruins a lot of dragon saves who rely on res-based damage reduction because Arval just has more res than them. That's just a thing that Arval does. And it is incredibly cool to see every time. Byleth going up next, taking out Plumeria. Should do. Yep, there it is. And are we going to see? Yes, we are. Duochrome charges up his Deadeye, gets an extraction, moves a little further than he would have been able to otherwise, and obliterates Flayn. Can we get one more for the road? Yes, we can. Flora popping down to take out Naga. Every one of the ranged units on our team doing their job perfectly this time around. And that's a very, very convincing start to the season. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this one. On to the next battle. Here we are looking at Legendary Marth. Yeah, that's him alright. Naga, +1. Regin, +1. Altina, +1. Valentine's Lucina. And Legendary Micaiah. Interesting. See what the plan is here. None of these units I'd really peg as one I'd choose to tank this team. Maybe they're planning some sort of Regin-based strategy, or maybe they're not, because that is Legendary Micaiah just kind of sitting there in range. Let me know how this one works out for you. Well, first things first, she's not going to be the one tanking. The incredible way the team ladders out means Arval has jobs to do over here dealing with Marth. Well, hey. Now it's Byleth's turn to deal with Micaiah. 8 times 4. Now, to be fair, Ruptured Sky does do a pretty decent amount, but is it going to be enough? That is the question. 22 looks promising to me. And there it is. Good job, Byleth. Duochrome now, coming all the way forwards. Wow, Naga's surprisingly tanky on this one. Taking only 33 damage, regardless of effective damage. It doesn't matter, though. She's still dead. The rest of the team comes forward. You want to keep going? You do. Remarkable. Just like Fafnir. I don't think Fafnir actually did this. Well, Duochrome out of the way, and they can deal... Can they deal with Byleth? They can't deal with Byleth. they can deal with Bile. But Arval still up. Catria still up, apparently. Did not expect that, but, well, it worked. So, no complaints here. Now, Arval's still up, as I was saying. And we do have Mirabilis. And Arval has Glacie's charge, so the finishing blow. See how big this number is. That's a pretty big number. And does Rigging get damage reduction on that? Or is the effect not active? I don't remember. But anyway, it's big enough. It would have been big enough either way. It was huge. Win for us. And a whole team wiped out. Battle number 3. And, oh, interesting going on here. We have Brave Edelgard plus 10, Legendary Marth plus 6, Ascendant Idunn plus 10, a 4 plus 10, a Shara plus 6, and Regin plus 6. And, oh, taking out that trap straight away, and turn 1. Trying to tank this. Interested to see how this goes. First things first, was Edelgard there fast? Nope. It's Idunn. Idunn is taking the hit, and, well, for a limited definition of taking, because I'm pretty sure she does not survive that. Again, Arval is just the absolute bane of the existence of any dragon in this metagame. Byleth, what can you do? 33 is our magic number. Not quite, but pretty close. And, again, classic Chrome activities, and going for Edelgard, who is able to counterattack at range, but that doesn't matter if she's getting one shot obliterated. Also, Picnic Flora just going all the way up there, because why the hell not? And they do choose to fight on. Now, yeah, Regin can deal with Crom pretty well. But they're still pretty low on options here. Yeah, Ashera, another incredibly powerful offensive unit, so it's going to be mostly up to Arval at this point, which is fine, because Arval is great at having things left up to them. Although we might get to see some catchier action. Or there is an alternative. Brave Edelgard actually the one to go in here and just fly forwards. And now our Edelgard is having to do the tanking. That being said, ooh, Marth coming in clutch there. So they do get to keep fighting through with their other units without getting walled out by that Edelgard. And, well, let's see how this goes. Again, that's Glacie's right there.
Reclaim what is ours. Forgive me, friends.
Yeah, that's a good special. But, ooh, kind of being left out dry there by the positioning, so Arval going down. It's all up to Mirabilis now. And, yeah, Mirabilis doesn't handle these ones particularly well. Survives one round against Regin, but that next attack is going to kill her, potentially. If it ever happens, because Regin's going for pots at the moment. Or, well, only one pot, it looks like. Other pot is being left alive. So, well, on the one hand, this is technically a loss for us. On the other hand, We got 4 kills, so is that really a loss? And we only gave up 1 pot. Really, it's the same amount of score for us as a win, so I'm counting that as a moral win. Now, another battle, and is there some kind of theming going on here? We're looking today at Naga +1, Bakut +5, Valentine's Conrad +10, Duo Duma +5, for Dragon's Eye 4, interesting pick, Regin +3, and Duo Arm +10 with the green build there. Using the ruse to guard down our whole team. But the question is, where are they going from this? They do have the Bolt Tower in the right line to dodge our catapults. So if they want to do that style of engagement, they definitely could. But no, they are setting up to tank. Or at least attempt to, because yeah, I know a thing or two about what happens to Duo Duma in this situation, and it's not very pretty. Well, I personally think it's very pretty, actually. Look at Arval. What a great pal. Nice hat as well. But yeah, Duma gets obliterated, and now we have other members of the team who can also assist when it comes to obliteration. Byleth up next. This Rupture Sky gonna be a big one. 64. And Duo Crom, yeah. Not really much more I need to say about him. He's Duo Crom. He's always been a good unit, even if he doesn't have effective damage on his side, he still hits things very hard. Now they do get the Bolt Tower off, which means they do get a chance to actually do some counterattacking here. Arm would have apparently struggled pretty hard against that. Bakut wouldn't even have killed a full HP Crom, but with Bolt Tower, everything is possible, so note that down. Leaving Bakut in to tank Byleth for now may not have been the best idea, especially since we still have a Dancer up.
For a new tomorrow.
I can hear the music.
Yeah, it's pretty good music, don't you think, Bakut? But Byleth actually does not have what it takes to take down Arm. I should have realized that, honestly. He is a green man. He is actually going to hit things pretty fast here. Now we do, that being said, have Brave Edelgard up front tanking, and that might be just what we needed, because when it comes to fighting against melee opponents,
No mercy.
none whatsoever. Brave Edelgard has no problems. And Capture versus Reagan. How's this one go?
I'm going
Save a shout. 2 hit points. Clutch. And we have now trapped Regan in the corner. She's not getting out of there. Not alive, anyway. That's another win. Another player as well who kept fighting right up until the last units. Is that just what people are doing this season? Not that I mind. Makes fun replays. Alright, more battles. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all we do on Infra Raids, battles, but this one's against Juanina, Plumeria, +10, Regan, +10, Naga, +10, Duo Duma, +10, and Brave Edelgard, +10. Some of the strongest save units out there, except, are they going to be enough? Because, well, as usual, this team is designed to destroy saves specifically. designed to destroy saves and also of save units themselves. Very strong builds, but do they have the support to back them up? And actually, first things first, what are they doing? Are they just going all the way down the other side of the map? Yes, they are. Actually, this is one downside of having Crom here. It's one of the reasons I normally use an armored unit in Crom's spot. That one tile there, our overlap is not perfect compared to how it normally is. However, Crom survives. Mirabilis comes forward to dance. Arval comes forward to rally due to what's just being created. Byleth is gonna water sweep down Duma. And, well, 3 damage ain't all that much, but the Erupted Sky? Now that's more like it. Sacred Cow gonna kick in for the next attack, but can't reduce damage below 1. Not unless you've got flat damage reduction, which Duma doesn't. Or your Yun, who has more than 100%. That's a big Deadeye. Everyone else comes forward. Pretty terrifying looking block there, and yeah, force out the surrender. I can't wait for next season when we get to bring Yun out on the Catria Ball. That's going to be funny. Alright. Another battle here. We have Robin, Valentine's Robin, +1. Robin, Arcane Grima Robin, +4. Lucina, +10. Elamine, +1. 4, +10. Classic support build with the Candelabra. And Niffle, +8. Interested in seeing what the move here is. I'm guessing going to be a fairly standard save opener, maybe with the Lucina in some way. But we'll have to see quite how they lay it out. Yeah, Lucina up front. Safe team behind. Let's see how it goes. Mirabilis dance. Arval going first, taking on Arcane Grima. Aegis is gonna help with first hit, but, well, okay. And that is just enough to survive. Does not get the kill on the counterattack, though. Next up is Byleth. Oh, but Grima is fast. That is notably a thing that Grima is. Fast. So the whole water sweep thing Byleth has got going on, not quite working out here. 1 hit point, come on. Can we do one more? One more? Alright, Chrome, it's up to you. Just gonna be Ting, but Deadeye, 14 damage, just enough to bring us over the line. Grima out of the way. Flora, what can you do? Yeah, that's alright. Now, they could mount a counterattack here if they wanted, and they are in fact going to do exactly that. But with Grima down, they are going to have to try and take out as much of this team as possible, because none of these other units really have a huge hope of surviving these Catria things, and actually they seem to have realised that, because that's a surrender right there, in case you couldn't tell from the very obvious blurry surrender message. They just surrendered. Well, we that's good. Yep. Took out their big save. It was a little close, but we did it. And, well, pretty comfortable victory. Next up, 4 + 9. Elamine +10. Ascendant Tiki +10 already. Plumeria +10. Arcane Grima +1. And Eliwood, +1, his legendary version, his very bonus doubly version, as a matter of fact. And going straight in, Tiki up front. They did manage to false start Ketria because it was turn 1. That means a number of things. One, that means Biolife not going to be getting any triangle attack nonsense here. A Tiki, another dragon who outspeeds Biolife. Oh, come on. Chrom also not going to do too great against this Tiki. I mean, she is just stupidly tanky. That is like a very real thing that she does. Tank things. My throat's getting a little dry. I should have a drink. Give me a second. Arval, what are you going to do? Don't worry about that. That's just what happens to me when I drink Pepsi. Yeah, Arval with Mystic Boost, great against dragons, by the way. One of the absolute best units to run against dragons because Mystic Boost forces them to hit their res, and Arval's res stat is just so tanky. This turn, they haven't false started Ketria. That means a couple things. One, it means Flora's going to get to do some brave attack nonsense. Now Tiki is angry, and she is going to demonstrate that by taking out Flora, but that just frees up the spot for Arval to attack from, and this Glacies 59. Even through her damage reduction, that is enough to take out Tiki. And, well, Tiki was their main unit by the looks of things, so that is the surrender as well. Good job. Arval has honestly been saving our backside so much this season. Now, another battle. We're looking here at Myrrh, legendary Myrrh, +8. Another legendary Eliwood, this one's +10. Elimine, +3. Ashera, +10. Regin, +8. And Naga, +9. Oh, going straight onto the trap there. Makes sense. Want to get it out of the way, and pushing up the left side on again that spot where our overlap breaks. So Chrom here doing an effective 0 damage. That's effective damage, 0 damage, by the way. Myrrh is insane. But, well, let's see if we can make anything out of this. It doesn't look like much of anything, I'm going to be honest. And Ketria going to take the Aether as well. Ketria still has a very high res stat, for some reason. So she does actually handle that fight against the dragon pretty well, somehow. Now, we are left in kind of an awkward position here by that engagement. So they do get a decent shot at picking off our units here. Still relying on Myrrh though, so I expect rally. Yeah, dance. Yeah, and then is Arval going to take the front? That's just what I thought. Not that much damage. But does charge up that Glacies, so they've now got to deal with Arval very quickly. Chrom, Deadeye, 6 damage. Well, that's just a bit silly, isn't it? But Picnic Flora and Brave Edelgard are online now, and they are in position to really protect our Arval here. So that's good. Where are we going now? Shut up about my storage already. Oh, staying put, staying in place might actually be one of the best outcomes for us. Bonfire. Pretty good. They do have Regan alive still, so yeah, it might just be enough to take out Edelgard. But that's both of their physical damage dealers down. Again, going to be a pretty tense one here, but Arval now gets the chance to attack. Who do they kill? It's Naga. Okay. Would have preferred it to be someone else, but Naga works. We'll see if they're the kind of opponent who runs away after one unit loss or not. They better be. Because Flora is looking not so great after that fight. Oh. Well, we might have a problem here. Or we might not have a problem here. Okay. I prefer not having problems to having problems, so that's definitely a good answer for us. But they still could have taken that with only one unit loss if they really wanted. Very good play, spotting that weakness on the left side there and taking advantage of it pretty effectively. Next up, we have Ascendant Fjorm +1, Elamine +2, Plumeria +1, Ninjorrin +1, Gustav +1, and Naga +1. Now again, they have been able to Elamine us turn 1. This is the only turn that Elamine is going to be able to work. Observe, turn 2, Elamine misses false start against Arcatria. If you're going to take fights like that, you really want to do it turn 1. Turn 2 is too late. See what I did there? Now, Duochrome, again, this is why I really like having an armored unit on that side. I'll repeat that. Nonetheless, this time Duochrome going to get the Brave effect locked in, and that's a pretty big amount of overkill right there. Good job. Now, Byleth coming forwards towards Ninjorrin. Byleth, as always, giving us the very long animations. I'm sure you've all grown sick and tired of watching Byleth's animations by now. Well, tough. There's going to be more of them, probably. 2 units down. Very convincing start to that and the immediate surrender. And we have just one battle left. We're looking here at Reinhardt +10. Interesting build. Regan +10. Plumeria +10. Ninjorrin +4. Ascendant Air and 4 +10. A lot of calves, a lot of ranged calves. This looks like a classic hit and run setup, and they might have what they need to do some hit and run here, because again, Bolt Tower in a weird lane could just about bring Edelgard down low enough to be sniped by a Regan. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, going for it. 8 damage. With the bonus from Saber Shell, that is going to be enough to take out Edelgard. Now they can run away. But one tile outside the danger zone. I personally would have gone a few more tiles away than that, because one tile away means you're still in Arval distance. Kablam! Oh, you have. And we can get a few more kills off there as well. Yep, Bioth going down for Myrrh. That's going to put Duocrom in range as well. We'll see where he decides to go. And Duocrom going for Reinhardt. Here, Deadeye. Yeah, wow. What can I say? You gotta run further than that. I know I say this every time someone tries to hidden run and doesn't quite run far enough, but you gotta run further than that. It's the end of the season. Pretty good. What more can I say? Arval, like I said before, that Arval is the savior of anima season. Arval has been doing even better than I thought they would recently, because I took into account the whole, like, oh, they're a strong ranged unit, oh, they're helping support Catrio against False Start. I didn't realize just how well they'd fight, like, every dragon, especially since with Distant Counter D in the seal slot. Dragons are some of the strongest Farsavers in the meta right now. Doesn't help either that a lot of the dragons have just insane PRFs to go with it. They are like the pinnacle of Farsaving, and Arval has surprisingly good matchups against all of them. Wow. So yeah, that's great. In case you've forgotten, because it has been a little while since I started the video, VTuber debut Sunday, don't miss it. Or, I mean, if you've got to miss it, catch the VOD afterwards, because it's going to be fun. I might reveal things. I think I've said this bit already, haven't I? Be there. As always, thanks everyone for watching. If you want to make sure you don't miss everything, I've got a subscribe button that I think still works. I just don't know if it works. No one's pressed it recently. That's a lie. Thanks all for subscribing, everyone who has subscribed. And as always, talk to me in the comments. I love it when you do that. I'll see you all next time. Penrost out.